Hey, what's up, guys?
Hello.
So we are now officially, we got it at Ningbo yesterday, and we are in the Zhenhai district. So the Zhenhai district, and it's actually really peaceful here. Today we're gonna go out and do a couple things, but namely this morning after I woke up and had breakfast with my brother Spencer right here, I went off, got my apartment set up, and so if you believe it or not, I don't have to pay a penny for this apartment at all. So my school, my international school, they pay for my apartment, and it's one of the coolest things ever. And so I just signed the lease earlier this afternoon, finished signing the lease like about 1 o'clock. And why don't I take you over for a quick apartment tour. So I'll take you first around the community around here, and then I'll take you around and show you the actual apartment inside in just a bit after the outside tour. But if you can see right behind me, it actually looks really nice. Let me extend out the selfie stick a little bit so you can see more. But let me adjust the camera a little bit. But I'll flip the camera over in just a bit. But you'll see right behind us, it's actually a really nice community. And I'll flip over in just a bit right here. But there are so many high-rise, kind of like semi-skyscraper type of buildings, and it's really, really cool. So let me go and flip the camera over so you can see what I see as I'm walking by. So let's make the camera a little bit bigger, and you'll see what I'm seeing.
Over here we have like a calisthenics park. We could probably show that too.
Yeah, so right here is like a calisthenics park.
And wow, they have like, kind of looks like Olympic rings that a person's like maybe using.
And you can kind of see some of like the aunties or the middle-aged ladies right now.
Yeah.
Or just, there are not very many of them on them right now, but you see some of the aunties there like using some of the stuff, doing whatever they're doing. But you could definitely get a workout here.
For sure, yeah.
Pull-ups and
everything you need.
Everything that you need. So isn't that so cool?
Whoa, it's like, yeah.
But you can still see a lot of cool stuff right here.
They have like a little ping pong table over there too.
Is there really a ping pong table?
Yeah, it looks like a little ping pong table.
Oh wow, let's go and take a look over and see it.
Yeah. Pretty awesome. It looks like the net is made of like plastic, so it's probably old.
Oh, so it's not gonna like break.
Yeah, it's screwed on, so probably like weather, whatever, storm for a long time. It's awesome.
So cool.
I'm surprised like with how many like of those, I don't know if they're like Olympic rings or something, or they're trying to like copy those.
Oh yeah. So they're those are like basically gonna be like Olympic rings.
Yeah.
It's really cool though. You could definitely get a solid workout here.
Oh yeah.
Extremely solid workout here. Isn't
that
crazy?
Calisthenics park.
Super cool. You get an insane workout here. Here, since we're here anyways, we just earlier before we started filming, there's actually like a couple pools in this kind of like apartment complex. I think probably like how many pools? Like probably like 3-4 of them. I think probably something like that.
I don't even know, but the big one's like right next to us.
There's one here, but there's like one on the other side too. But we'll just show one because they're all going to be
probably the same, like copy paste.
They are the same.
Okay, yeah.
But
it looks amazing. Oh, they have like a little resting place. Look at that.
Yeah. So here, let's walk over to.
That's not even like a normal like. They just put like a bunch of benches. It looks like they got like sofas and stuff there.
Here, let's go and take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
First, I'm gonna turn over here to show the pool.
Okay.
It's right here. Hopefully, I don't look too strange and everything like that. But going inside, you'll see like kind of like the pool area. It's a huge pool. It's maybe like the size of I think maybe like an Olympic-sized swimming pool or something.
At least,
really big.
And you can see so many like little kids playing there. I think everyone's on like summer break right now too.
Yeah, summer break with the kids and everything. Yeah, super cool.
Many kids. And then over here to the right, I noticed this. Like, what the heck is this? Like, look at that. Look how relaxing this looks.
You can see the
Cushions,
You
too.
can see, well, I was cushions, but you can see the like Chinese uncle right there, just like chilling out on his phone, having a good time.
His son's probably just like playing in the pool next to him and just, yeah.
It's the Chinese uncle right there.
Oh, look at that. They got a little like flower there. Like, this is like those like outdoor furniture setups where it's like, it just looks so nice and feels so relaxing.
So modern too.
It's like, this is ridiculous.
And if you like kind of take a look over here,
Yeah.
looks like, look at that maintenance for all the gardens and everything like that. That's so cool, so nice, so nice. And
Yeah.
let's take a look.
Jinhai District.
And again, I'll take you to show you the actual apartment inside of it later. It's also really cool, really nice. But just want to at least the outside, give you a quick look. But man, I just want to show you all this foliage is so well maintained. And you know, if you've ever done any gardening or anything like that, you'll know how much work this takes in order to all maintain. But no, it's like, it's crazy how they can maintain this, how much manpower they have to maintain all this greenery. It's unbelievable. Well, you can imagine how nice it's gonna look at night with all the lights turned on and everything. It's gonna be amazing. But here's the pool again, as you can see.
Damn, like Olympic-sized swimming pool. But what like amazes me even more is like, it's like you say, it's like the foliage.
You're right. Look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
that.
Look how beautifully like trimmed it is and like how symmetrical. It's like clearly like some architectural person planned this.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, holy cow.
And it's
like,
aesthetically very pleasing too.
and imagine how much maintenance that takes. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Again, anybody who's ever done any level of gardening knows
God.
how much maintenance it takes. You have to, like, obviously you have to trim it, but you have to water it, you have to fertilize it, you have to
Yeah.
weed it. Like, golly, you have to choose the right plants too, because if you choose the wrong plants, they're gonna like die, and just it's absolutely crazy. A lot of babies, a lot of you know, kids, their moms, young people, old people. It's really nice. Well, not a lot of people, but you know, some people out right now. Very interesting. Oh wow, look at that lady on the Segway.
Oh, there he goes. I don't think that's a Segway. That's like a little hoverboard.
Oh yeah, hoverboard.
Hoverboard, yeah.
Hoverboard. And take a look at this. This is really nice, really cool.
I don't know
So
what that is, but that's cool.
I think like keep this tree right here kind of like posted, and there's kind of like these rainbow like cables that keep it, you know, steady.
Oh, look, it's a poke. Oh, it's a little French bulldog.
Oh, French bulldog and a little
French bulldog and a
I don't know
little,
what the
I don't know what
other
they're called. Yeah.
that girl with the Nirvana shirt.
Okay.
Nirvana shirt.
Oh
And
my
here we go.
gosh.
This is the exit.
Sweet.
Making our way out of here. Expand the camera a little bit. And look at that maintenance. You know, like again, anybody who's ever done any gardening will know how difficult that is to maintain.
I think I'm more impressed by like how like the ratio is to like the length.
Right?
Yeah.
You know how, again, it's the amount of maintenance that takes is crazy.
Well, all right. I mean,
And
we're heading out of our gated community now.
here we go.
Yeah.
We're gonna exit out of here.
Yep. Impressive.
I don't think it's really gated. Anybody can walk in or out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, anybody can walk in or out.
It's all good.
Here we go. Let's go and flip the camera over.
All right, now we got to go get a DD.
Okay, so this is the entrance of the hotel right here, right
Maybe
walking right behind me.
Yeah.
Each one of these entrances, they have like, you know, a little security guard guy, but you know, if I show you from maybe like from the entrance right here, this is like a parking garage right behind me, right here. And you know, of course, the high-rise buildings of, you know, huge group of high-rise buildings and everything. You'll notice more of them, of course, right here as well. A lot of high-rise buildings and everything of that sort. But anyways, I need to go buy some living essentials for the inside of my apartment. So I'll show you the inside of my apartment in just a bit after I buy some stuff. So I'll see you then. I'm gonna end up with such a heavy tan with how big the sun is today and for the next couple days. But anyways, I'll see you after I get all the stuff at the store. So talk to you later. All right, so I know I said I'd take you all for an inside apartment tour, but actually by the time I got back from the store, the grocery store, the big box store, that it was already a little bit too dark, so it was kind of difficult to film the inside of my apartment. So here I am the next day. I'll take you inside, show you all the inside of my apartment tour. I think there might be like one of the Wi-Fi guys installing the Wi-Fi to my new apartment. So let's go ahead and take you into the inside of the apartment. But the first thing I'm gonna do is actually show you something really cool. How about I show you here? So right now, we're at the entrance of my apartment. And what you can see at the entrance is gonna be obviously the security guard, and there's an entrance. But what I realized today is actually at the entrance of every single one of the apartment entrances. I think there may be like 4 total entrances because they have like a north, south, east, and west entrance. Is actually a convenience store right in the middle. Not in the middle, but connected to each one of the apartment entrances, right? So you'll see this right here. And it's so cool because it doesn't have everything, but it has all the daily life stuff that you could possibly need. And the prices are so cheap. I'm actually super shocked by it. I'm probably gonna end up looking really awkward. You're speaking English and everything, and talking to a camera here in my apartment complex. But I really want to show you guys some stuff. Plus, I need to pick up some stuff too, because I still need some daily living supplies and everything of that sort. But let me show you some cool stuff I got here. So, like, if you take a look at some of these little things, these are little boxes of napkins. You'll see the price, like as an example for this one's 350 yuan, right? 350 yuan. How much is that? That's maybe like 20 cents. About, I'd say something like that. 20 cents. That's so cheap, though. Look how many that you get from there. Isn't that crazy? Also, I'm gonna need to pick up again a lot of the stuff, but you see a wok right here. Stainless steel wok being sold for. Here, let's move the camera in a little bit so we can see stuff better. It's being sold for 58 yuan or 40 yuan. It's still really cheap. Maybe about like let's say if it's a median of $50 or $48, 48. That's like maybe $8 USD. Wow, really cheap. Of course, you have like sorts of utensils, kitchen supplies, chopsticks, spoons, forks, even just cleaning supplies. It's actually really cool. And here, this is what I have to pick up today. So these are clothes hangers. I need to pick up a couple of these because I need to hang my clothes. We don't have in China. It's actually most people don't like having dryers, so most people actually hang their clothes out porch to dry. So I'm gonna need to pick up some of these in a bit. But 9 yuan, that's like all this is maybe $1.20 maybe USD, $1.20. Super cheap, even cheap for Chinese people. It's really crazy. See all this really cool stuff. Of course, really convenient things. Hand towels. Again, I'll need to pick up hand towels and things for myself. And of course, you got feminine pads, toothpastes, toothbrushes, flossers, nail clippers. In fact, I'll need to pick up a nail clipper in just a bit. But here, of course, food, laundry detergents, shampoos, bug sprays. Of course, you got some snacks as well. So the ramen's on the left side, but right here you're going to see some, I guess, tofu, or no, like little, some like jerky. Some jerky. really cool, isn't it? And it's delicious. It's so cheap. Got all sorts of cool drinks right there. I'm sure you guys recognize this, even though it's Chinese. But there we go, Pepsi and Coke. I'll show you the logo of Coke. Coke and Pepsi. Got water right over here. Of course, all sorts of cool drinks. And I'll tell you guys what, the tea in China is so good. It's really, really good. It has so much more great flavors. Like as an example, this one right here is a jasmine tea. And really cool stuff, really great stuff. But let me go ahead and show you guys some more stuff around. Big packages of Sprite, Pepsi. I think right here is Coke Zero. It's Coke Zero right here. But here, you're going to see all sorts of different cooking sauces and spices. I'll definitely be using some of these every once in a while. And the prices are really reasonable. Take a look. Good. Really reasonable prices, really cheap. Super good. Even cheaper than a lot of the grocery stores that you go outside. It's so convenient. Right outside of your apartment. So you got some more spices and Chinese people do a lot of cooking, especially at home. So you're gonna see big packets of rice and types of flours and starches, even dried noodles, and of course we have all sorts of different cooking oils. It's so cool. And you got plastic tubs and mops and brooms and whatnot. Actually, earlier today I bought this broom right here. Super cheap, really cool. I have some more stuff at the front, of course, like where you check out and everything. But anyways, that's the convenience store next door. So I'll see you back at the apartment. Oh, since we're right next to here anyways, up ahead, you might be able to see kind of a little bit through the trees and the bushes, but this is actually a pretty cool playground for all sorts of little kids and everything. So let me go ahead and show you guys the playground before I go into the apartment and give you guys the inside tour. Isn't that cool? So here's a little playground. It's really nice. It's like the floor is made out of this kind of like nice soft feeling asphalt. So I guess if like little kids fall or something, they're not going to be as hurt. It's actually really cool. Wow, and you can see that's actually some like white sand and stuff. It's actually a really nice little mini park. And actually, once it starts getting to evening and the nighttime when the sun isn't so big, actually a lot of little kids and the grandmas and the aunties come out and have a good time here, spend time with their families and the kids. It's really nice. All right, so we are here at my apartment entrance, but what you'll see right now is that the door is locked. I can't open it, but there is this thing right here. That's actually a facial recognition thing. So if I put my face right in front of there, let's see if it'll work. There we go. It opens up the door automatically, and here I go in. So in Chinese, it said 开锁成功. That means you successfully opened up the lock. There it says 欢迎回家. It means welcome home. And ooh, getting in here feels so nice. It feels so cold. Here we go. My floor is the 9th floor. And let's go ahead and go up. So here we go. Going up to the 9th floor. The name of my apartment complex is the Ningbo Green Town. It's pretty cool. Green Town. All right, so here we are. Here we are at my apartment. And again, another cool thing. All the apartments, none of us have keys, so everything is opened up electrically, digitally. So all I have to do is put my hand on it, number pad pops up, and then, well, I'm not going to show you guys that, but there we go. So open it up. All right, so here we are. This is my apartment. So you'll see at the entrance right here, this is actually kind of like a dresser closet thing, and of course, here's where I put the shoes and the indoor slippers and everything of that sort. But you'll see actually eating in the living room right now. It's my brother Spencer. So that's actually he's not going to be staying with me, but just he's not going to be living, but he's just staying vacationing here while we're in China and everything like that. But let's take a look at what's kind of like around the apartment. So as I said, this is kind of like a little dresser as soon as you enter. So if you come in, you probably have your daily jacket or something when it gets to fall or winter, be able to hang somewhere right here. But anyways, other cool things, right? Let's go and take a look at the living room. So it actually came fully furnished. So the couch, the table, everything, the TV stand, all came with everything right there. It's actually really cool. And you'll see it's, not very decorated at all because I basically just moved in yesterday. So there's not too much, but one of the things I love is actually the view from out here. You'll see another one of these parks. This isn't the same one that I showed you guys downstairs earlier, but it's actually a different one. But it's modeled exactly the same way. And actually, if I zoom in a little bit, you'll see actually a pool right there. There are actually quite a few people at the pool right now as we speak. So let's go zoom in again. Yeah, you're going to see there's like a pool. It looks so pretty. They have palm trees and everything of that sort over there. A lot of people swimming right now, especially once it gets starting. It starts to get a little bit later during the day. People start coming out a lot more for going to the pool, everything that sort. But here we go. Another kind of look at the living room from this angle. That's where the entrance just was right there. And let's go and take a look at this room first. So this would be like a small guest room, or you could kind of make it for whatever you want. But here we go. It's a small little room. It's not very big. It's actually kind of like a mirror here. And the view from out here looks like this. Really cool, really nice. And here's the thing. This area of China, I wasn't expecting it to be like this, but it actually reminds me a lot like being back at home. The area back at home, back in Plano, Frisco, the Collin County area. It actually has a very similar vibe. It's really organized, clean, peaceful, spacious. I was actually surprised here in Zhenhai district. There's actually not too many people. It's like a nicer, more quiet, less crowded, congested Shanghai. It's actually really nice. And also, of course, here is the kitchen right here. And all these are cabinets from in the kitchen. It's not a very big kitchen, but it's really cool. And another difference I noticed is with stovetops here in China, the fire gets big because Chinese cooking requires pretty decently big fires, with woks and everything of that sort. So yeah, you're gonna notice the thing's pretty powerful. If I can get this damn thing to get started, right? Let's see. How do I do this? There we go. That's a pretty decently big fire. It might not look like that on camera, but trust me when I say that's a pretty big fire. But anyways, here we go. Here's the outside view from the kitchen. It's also pretty nice. Not bad at all. Of course, you can open the windows too, but I'm not going to do that right now. In case you're wondering what this is right here, this actually controls the hot water here in the apartment. So before you use any hot water in the apartment, you just turn on this right here. You'll see it's it's at 42 degrees Celsius. No, I'm not sure. I don't know what the conversion is, but it gets the water hot around the house. So when you shower or something, you just turn it on and then you turn it off. And that way you're actually not wasting a lot of money on your utilities and heating and everything of that sort. And here we go, we have a fridge. It's not very big, but you know, gets the job done. It's like it'd be a pretty nice refrigerator. Right here at the right is gonna be the bathroom. Of course, here we go. Let's turn on the light. So this is the bathroom right here, and if you open this up, of course, you know, you can put all your stuff in here. You know, if you're a woman, maybe like your makeup or some stuff, medicines, lotions, whatever you'd like to put in here. Hang your hand towels right here. Of course, you got more cabinets and everything right over there. But over here is going to be the toilet, right? So toilet shower. So here are the controls. It's really cool. So big giant things where you can turn things on and off. Another light if you like. Of course, you can have like, you know, fan and everything on over there, but it's really cool. And actually, one of the cool things about the fan, what I noticed is if you click the fan right here, you might not hear that in the background, but if you turn on the fans, thing is, the fan above there lets out very hot air. And I was like, whoa, why is there hot air? Well, my assumption is they have hot air to not just combat the mold because it's dry hot air, but also when you're taking a shower with hot water, it's not going to let there be so much steam and humidity when you're done showering. So it's not going to leave as much mold and everything behind in the corners when you're done, that sort. And also, over here, inside, actually really nice, really cool. And you turn this little knob right here, you can select water to come out in 1 of 3 ways. So hopefully I don't get too wet. Let me turn this away so I don't get wet. But turn that away. Turn this on. I'm not going to turn it on too high because I don't want to get wet. But turn this on. Water's coming out of here right now. If I turn this, see down, now water stops coming from here, or so much from there, and then it starts coming out from the top instead. Of course, if I turn it all the way up instead, well, now water comes from out of here. So I think that's a really cool setup. And of course, you could open up the window right here if you wanted to help dry out the bathroom or the shower in here so it doesn't get moldy. But also, if you want privacy, just pull on here, the blinds come down, and you can shower in privacy without any keeping toms, right? Here we go. Let's go and turn around. And yeah. It's not nighttime, so you probably won't be able to see the lights turn on and off too much and everything. But right here, right, there's certain switches to control the lights of the living room. So this one right here, that one here. And I don't know why that one looks like it's flashing, because it's not really flashing in real life. But anyways, let's go and turn that off. And oh, before I actually go, you'll see that the AC, so these are the AC controls for the air conditioning and heater. And actually something really cool that I like about AC and heater here in China is actually there's no central heating and AC. Instead, the AC controls each individual room instead. So the reason I think that's so cool, and the reason I like that is not just because that's probably a lot better for the environment. So instead of heating up your entire apartment or house, you could just heat up to choose which individual room you want to heat up. But also, another thing is that of course it's going to save you money, so you're not going to have to spend as much money on electricity for the heating and the cooling. Then, just practically speaking, some people in their own rooms want it to be a little bit hotter, a little bit cooler, and so you're not going to have that need to fight over people for when you want it hot or cold. Also, temporarily, just putting a lot of the trash I have in these two things right here, and I'll take it out in just a bit, so I know that's a little bit of an eyesore for now. But over here is kind of like it's a storage room. So let's see if I can, once it turns on the light, I think it's in here. Yeah, so this is gonna be like a storage room, and of course you can, in case the power goes out, that's the power switch or something. It's a storage room, really empty, really barren right now. It's a pretty small area. Not much interesting to see over here. And of course, I got two kind of like bigger bedrooms. So here is one bedroom right here. And of course you can turn it on and off the light. I'll keep it on for now, but over here, and you can have your individual AC that gets controlled by these vents right here. So however you like the temperature of your room, you can control it on your own without bothering other people how how they like. So this is the room here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other bedroom. So here, take a right. There's gonna be another bedroom, and it's connected to a restroom right here. I'll show you that on the way out. But right here is gonna be the other bedroom. It's really nice. So again, it came fully furnished, which is super nice. And of course, you got like another dresser. You can put your clothes, everything that you want to keep right there. So you can open it up, and of course, there's the other side here. Everything. There's the temperature control and a lot of plugs. And here, I'll show you the porch in just a bit. But how about I go and first show you the very last bathroom in the house. So 2 bathrooms. So here we go. Here's the other bathroom. Really cool. And let's turn on the light so you can see things a little brighter. So here I am. And cabinets, you can open up the stuff. Of course, it's gonna be the same thing. You can put in, your, whatever stuff you want to put in there. You notice I'm actually pretty sweaty just because it's been pretty humid and pretty hot. Like during the summer here in Ningbo. But really nice, really clean. Again, here's the view outside. Isn't that so cool? And this is not this. Hold on. This right here is the park that I just showed you guys when we were making our way into the apartment. So you'll see it's basically like a copy and pasted playground, and also over there is another pool. And again, it all looks the same, but this is not the same one that I showed you. This is actually a different one on the opposite side of my apartment. So isn't that crazy? In my apartment complex, there must be, I think, like 4 of these, playgrounds and pools and everything of that sort. Maybe even more or something. Let's go zoom in, take a look so you can see the pool better. There are actually quite a few people in the pool. Isn't that great? And of course, from the single, here's the bathroom. And that only leaves one area of the apartment left, which is of course the porch right here. And let's go and open up the porch. And in China, again, people really, they don't really like using a dryer. So, because it's bulky and takes a lot of space. And, unlike back in the United States, most people don't live in ginormous houses. So they want to, kind of conserve what space that they can have. So most people dry their clothes, outdoors on the porch. Of course, that's going to save you electricity. But, also according to, like Chinese, Chinese people, they believe that drying your stuff outside, it's gonna sanitize it better than only using like a dryer at home. But of course, right over there is the laundry machine. We're leaving some stuff out to dry, but I'll clean this place up in probably the next couple days or so. But that over there is the laundry machine. It's a small laundry machine, but man, it works really well. It's really cool. This is the view from outside of the porch right here. It's really cool. I can imagine, right? Just when you're having a good time just sitting out here, maybe playing guitar, sipping some coffee or tea, maybe even studying or something. It's just really nice, really cool, super nice. Isn't that cool? Let's go back inside. Oh, actually, and of course, you can hang your clothes from here too. So this little turning thing would bring these up and down, and then of course you can hang your clothes on your hangers from up there as well. I think that's really nice. You can really get a lot of clothes to hang and dry. So close the porch door, and then lock it. There you go. And yeah, let's get back to the living room. All right, guys, so that's gonna be pretty much the end of the apartment tour. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys think it's pretty cool. You know, I can't believe that this apartment, I don't have to pay a penny for it. So, you know, the school, they provide me the apartment allowance, and they covered pretty much everything. So that's really cool, really unbelievable. But anyways, I'll go ahead and talk to you next time, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the apartment tour. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.